Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, BRAT, tat, 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 B-R-A-T. Yes, you heard that right. And today, in honor of the working dancer and freelance, not free dance, we're talking about physical health. Now, dancers, your body is your instrument. Yes, it's your temple. And without it, you can't do your job, period. So, and this is talking about New York mainly, but I feel like dancers all over should be considering this, especially if they move to somewhere new. Some places where if you get injured, you want to get like a physical, you're trying to figure out where your body is, that you can check out while in New York to make sure your body is in tip-top shape, yeah? First person, when I say person, her name is Dr. Wise, shout out to Dr. Wise, and her Instagram handle is Broadway Doctor or Broadway PT. Now, when I say number one, anytime I've had an injury, I've gone to Dr. Wise, she's assessed me, and then she gives me, her diagnoses and goes about giving me exercises in order to help heal from whatever injury. So I definitely went to her for an ankle injury and a knee injury. And when I tell you, she's a godsend, I'm not playing, like godsend. Now the cool thing about her is I feel like once a dancer, always a dancer. She's not performing ballet now, but she's a ballet dancer, and she went on to continue to be a doctor, and now she's doctor in physical therapy, and she's the number one. And her name is Broadway PT because she works with a lot of dancers on Broadway. So it's not like a physical therapist who works with construction workers, like, gym teacher, you know what I'm saying? She works a lot with performers, so that's good because she's coming from a place where she has gathered a lot of knowledge in the realm of stage and is able to give you more of a realistic diagnosis versus I feel like some people go to a PT who's not familiar with sports or performance, and they're like, well, you can't dance for the rest of your life. And you just be looking at them like, excuse me? Come up with another plan, because that's not the plan. Okay, we gotta think about something else. She literally is here for your best, and I appreciate that about her a lot. So if you wanna check out someone for your physical therapy when you come into New York, she is the one. Yeah, she just got a new location, I believe, near Union Square. So you could just, if you Google her, Dr. Wise or Broadway PT, you should be able to easily find her. But she's in my opinion, the number one physical therapist for dancers in New York. And I'm biased, I can say that, okay? All right, next. Fly Space PT. So Fly Space is actually Dr. Wise put me onto them. Every week, twice a week, I go on Fridays, but I believe there's also a Tuesday class, and it's called Power Hour. It's led by Andrew, and he also has a partner, but it's usually Andrew. And it's Power Hour is for dancers to train for whatever, we have a group instruction, but sometimes, people have individual workouts that they're working on. But he makes every month a 4-week regimen where every week, he assesses how we're doing and increases reps or increases weight or whatever. So it's an hour where we're learning about, because we know about our techniques in terms of you're doing ballet, you're doing this, you're doing that, but he's training our muscles for our sport or our dance. So this month, we were training a lot for power, but or this past month, but in March he said, okay, we're gonna combine power and strength, because some of us, we're doing kettlebell deadlifts, kettlebell cleans, and now he's gonna add the strength element, which the deadlifts with the full bar. So it's cool because, he kind of does the programs and asks us what we're interested in, or if we want to train something, and then he adjusts. So it's a pretty cool, especially if you're a dancer who's not really is kind of a newbie in working with weights, or you a group setting but with a very specific targeted muscle groups in mind. Like, that is a very nice space to go. So Dr. Wise, shout out to you for recommending Fly Space PT. And they are, again, the power hours are Fridays and Tuesdays. Yeah, and Fridays is at 2:30. On Tuesdays, I believe it's at 1:30. And again, you can just check them out at Fly Space PT, and you'll find all that information. Okay, another spot. Now, I haven't been here myself, but I know a lot of dancers who have, and they say good things. It's called 92 Harkness, and it's basically a health center for dancers to go to who are injured, who are trying to get like a diagnosis of what's going on, and like, so I feel, especially I think it's low or no income, like they have some type of special pricing going on there, so it makes it easier for dancers to receive those kind of services. So 92 Harkness Center, that's what it's called. A lot of dancers speak highly of them. I haven't been there myself because I feel like when I was about to go to them, I stumbled across Dr. Wise and been going to her ever since. But 92 Harkness is a place where a lot of dancers do go to receive medical help and all that kind of stuff. So that's a good spot. Now, I got two trainers on the docket who I know. One, or there's two of them, Nutella and Aisha. Now, they're both dancers who are also personal trainers. So, and what's cool about them is, you know, they're catering your workout regimen to whatever style of dance you are doing. So, say you go to, you know, Fly Space, he gives you a set of workouts, and say it's a day mainly dealing with lower body, but say you want to deal with upper body, or you're trying to do a new train a particular trick or something like that. I feel like you can go to either one of these dancers, Aisha or Nutella, and they'll give you a regime that you could do to achieve that goal. And they are both in New York. I believe Nutella, I feel like they both travel to their clientele. But I know, for instance, Aisha does work in a gym, so you could probably meet her at her gym, or maybe if you have a gym in particular you want to work at, she'll come to you. And I feel like that's the same thing with Nutella as well. So there's two personal trainers who do privates. So if you want the private experience versus like the group experience that you might experience at Fly Space, those are two dancers, again, dancers who also train people, yeah? So those are the 4 spots and people off the top of my head that I would recommend for getting your body together to be the best dancer, performer, all that. I myself can say this because I am a certified yoga teacher and Pilates teacher. So, you know, not to say, like, I see these people at work and I know they know their stuff, so I would only recommend the best. Yes, mine is Harkness because I've never been there, but again, I hear great things. Now, if you're in New York and you have anybody in particular that you recommend, please put it in the comments. So again, we can expand our network. So if these people aren't available, you can find other spots where you can go. Again, yeah, Broadway PT, aka Dr. Wise, Fly Space, where you'll be taking class with Andrew. You have 92 Harkness Center, and then Aisha, Zamora, and Nutella for personal training privates. All right. I hope that is helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.